Lynn.
Hello!
Hey, we're back again, man.
Okay, and we are talking about Everton versus Wigan and Blackburn versus Tottenham.
Everton, man, Everton.
So we're throwing to the net.
Biggest win of this week.
Yes.
Season lah, okay.
The week of the
For
week.
them, the season. 4-0 over Wigan, and Wigan don't think they're bad. They are like 9th or 8th position.
Yeah.
So Everton just simply whooped them with 4 goals, 2 from Joe.
What?
And that's the Afro one, and then the other Afro one, Mamu Fellaini scored.
What's with Afros and Everton?
Yeah, what's with Afros and Everton? What?
They score goals, man.
Great goals.
Great goals, man.
Okay.
So Everton, I mean,
Edwin.
yeah, I mean, over Aston Villa, is it possible?
I feel yes. Next week is the crucial one. Everton play Aston Villa.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow,
That's
that's
the
nice, man.
battle for
Which is
first
why
place.
Sagi2711 actually said any chance Aston Villa will pull off a surprise and steal 4th place, because a while ago them and Arsenal were deadlocked for 4th spot.
No.
He also says hi to you, Daniel. So yeah.
Hi.
Okay.
I think they blew their chance at United. I think that if you see the faces of the players after that, I don't think O'Neill is going to be able to pick them up.
Really?
I think he can, but I don't think the players have it in them. Because Everton are on a high.
They're a small squad, Ben. They are just a small
No,
squad.
but
And the main thing for them to actually carry on with a small squad is very, very difficult. So
But this is
this
where
is
you
gonna
expect of defending is the easiest thing in the book. I mean, we talked about this all season about parking the bus.
But it's not only defending.
I agree, but this
It's
is
a
where
mental strength to pull
this
you
is where
through.
when you got a small squad, when you're in a lead, you've got to know how to do it smart. You've got to know how to defend.
Ask Everton on how to do
Yeah.
this. They got a small squad. They got a bloody small squad. And then next thing you know, they're pulling out 1-0 win, 1-0 win, then suddenly 4-0.
Yeah, what happened now?
We have a striker.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Where Mark Hughes couldn't do it.
Must tell
David
David
Moyes
Moyes,
put man
sign Joe.
Yeah. In fact, Joe has said to the media that he would want to stay at Everton. I feel they
Of
should
course, I'm
stay.
scoring so much.
So
how much is it going to cost Everton?
I don't know. Mark Hughes paid a fortune for him, man.
So it's going to be difficult for
90
Everton to
million
actually-
pounds from
for them to fork out that kind of
CSK
money. It's a
Moscow.
lot of money.
Yeah, Everton.
But
So
I think
enjoy him while
It's not like the
he lasts.
Abu Dhabi group needs any money anyway.
Yeah.
Well, that is true. Very true.
And you know, we bought Robbie Keane back for 12 million.
Well, then again, you have to know which club you're paying.
Speaking of Spurs and Robbie Keane, Robbie Keane actually scored for Spurs during the weekend. Unfortunately, Spurs still lost. What happened? I mean, they were playing, dominating, and then I know they got some
Okay,
rough treatment by Blackburn.
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, last 10 minutes you.
No, first of all,
Yeah, the
if
win.
Spurs were to beat, teams like Blackburn and how they perform against the top 4, we wouldn't be where we are now. We'd be right up there, and Manchester United be smelling our butt. The truth about Spurs is that we tend to lose games like this. But in this particular game, I think the referee was terrible. But I think beyond the referee being terrible, this is where Harry Redknapp again is not a top 4 manager. It's not a top 4 manager because when we were down to 10 men, Darren Bent wasn't playing well. We lost Palacios, which is the hard man in midfield. He doesn't do anything immediately. He sits there, he waits, and then Blackburn equalizes, right? Then he brings on Zakora for Aaron Lennon of all players, who was one of the best players, of the day. I cannot understand his decision. I'm grateful for what he's done for Spurs so far, but if you ask me, can he take Spurs to the next level? No. Redknapp's not going to do it, right? And this game was evident of that.
So he's not the
the
Houdini
managerial
of the-
carousel will go again.
He's the manager that will make us what we have been year on year, climbing mid-table.
I did mention when you're playing teams who are backing up for points below, that's the worst
Well,
part.
let me
Because
tell
you don't know when they're going to come.
Let me tell you, Blackburn did not deserve the win at all because for 75 minutes, they hardly had a chance on goal. They did not deserve the win. Neither did Spurs really press on their 1-goal advantage as well. I mean, the truth is, they were cruising, we were 1-0, Blackburn wasn't creating, we're going to see our time. Bam, a red card comes and everything changes.
Definitely.
I mean, I think
Parallel
this
to Aston Villa and United.
not quite. I think
Not quite.
For me, I would talk about the only parallel I see is this thing that you're 10 minutes to go with a 1-goal lead. If you're a Premiership player, you better know how to defend. I mean, it's as simple as that. This is why even when Arsenal were having a bad time, twice they went out 10 men against Liverpool and Spurs. and they never look second best. Yeah, I mean, and playing 9-man because at the time Abu Dhabi was shit. He was excrement.
In this case, I don't think that Spurs players know how to defend. I mean, it's Woodgate, it's king. You know, it's Woodgate, it's king. They got a pretty strong defense, but the problem was that when the red card came, the players all hung their head low because they felt it was unfair. I mean, it was an unfair red card, you know, but they should have just said, let's get on with the game. They didn't, you know. They were waiting for the manager to do something, pulling the player in so they can beef up the midfield. He didn't do anything.
When the going gets tough.
You know, and Robbie King was then forced to play wide. I don't know. I mean, everybody was out of position.
Well, that's why I agree with you about
he needs a chance, you know. That's why he was played. So yeah.
But you know, they were talking about 7th place. I think we lost our chance for 7th place. I think, you know, West Ham had a good win.
Dude,
they moved up 6 points.
You can't grumble about that.
I don't know.
I don't know.
You guys have really come on.
2 points from 8 matches.
Let's put it this way. We were 3 points from 7th place just a week ago. You know, yes, I'm happy we're not relegated, but 3 points at 7th place. You know, this is the time you grab against teams like Blackburn. You know, you go for it, keep the pressure up on West Ham. Now West Ham is 6 points away. I think 6 points is too big a gap, really.
Maybe it's time to sign Scolari.
Oh, wow.
You know what? They'll sack him after 2 matches.
And someone has to go to the toilet after that.
Yeah, but Ben makes a good point. And before we end this particular session, let's cut to our comments where Red Devil 72, welcome back.
Welcome back. Fergie says David Moyes will be a worthy replacement for him. Goes to show what a good job he's done at Everton.
I disagree.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, Man U fans will hope that Ferguson, is
An
immortal.
option, yes, but a worthy replacement, that's debatable.
Yeah.
You're still not sure whether David Moyes actually has the quality to lead United. Okay,
he's
doing a good job for Everton. Yes, I agree. Working with a small budget. Okay, but then again,
It's a different ball game. Completely different ball game.
you compare
Look at it this way.
Everton is completely different.
I agree with you.
Think there's a different ball game that they're playing from the rest of us. So let us go.
I don't know what ball are you playing
We'll
with.
take a break for